Hey guys, this is Crypto Leprechaun coming back at you for another edition of Crypto Live with the Crypto Leprechaun. Just thought I'd check in with you guys this evening, see how everyone is doing. It seems like a very interesting evening in the crypto world. Looks like Dogecoin is holding tight, a little over 15,000 or 15,000. Boy, I wish 15 cents 30. We have XRP back up to 76 cents, which is great. Closing in on that 80-cent market once again. I'll go at $1.47. Crow back up to 46 cents. Bitcoin well over 42,000. There we go. We're going in the right direction now. A lot of crypto in the green. The crypto that is in the red is just barely in the red, just tickling that butt on the red, and we are going places because the stuff that's in the green is in the green pretty well, pretty strong. 1, 2, 3%. We have Sheep 3% up right now at 28.47. So holding pretty strong, looking pretty good. Just thought I'd check in with you guys, see what was up. I'm streaming a lot later than I had originally had planned. Got tied up this evening. I had to run some errands. Came home. My brother has been here and his friend, and we are trying to. He's trying to help me get my house in shape, and we are working on doing some different things. Next is we're going to hit my office, which I'm in right now. We're in the process of transforming it into more of a studio type presence, and I am in the process of upgrading some of my equipment. I am a new streamer. I literally started out at zero with nothing except for just a computer. I am. Uh, so I'm having issues with my internet currently, so I am using my hotspot on my phone to try to get with you guys and go live tonight. I don't ever have issues with my internet, so I don't know. This is a very, very rare occasion. However, we're getting past that. We're bypassing that through using the hotspot. Thank goodness for technology, huh? And iPhones and all that good stuff. I'm sure Androids probably have a hotspot as well. I just don't know about it because I haven't had an Android forever. I did start out my very first smartphone was an Android, and I actually loved it. And I think my brother or someone taught me into getting an iPhone, and I have not looked back since. I am a pro iPhone person. Um, I just for some reason it's just easy for me to use, and I think that it's not that I don't like change. It's just the fact that I just know it so well. I can do almost anything there is that you need to do on it, and I just enjoy it. So until the day comes out when maybe Tesla comes out with their Pi phone, um, then I would very much be interested in getting something like that. As long as they make one small enough. I had the 12 mini iPhone, which I like because it fits my hands well. I have, my hands are so big that I have to have a certain size phone that helps me to hold it. My gosh, some of these phones, I've got a buddy that's got a phone. It's actually a Samsung, I think, and it's literally like a laptop. I'm like, I would have to sit there and hold the thing like this and talk on it. Like, hey, how's it going, Bob? Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll be over in a little bit. Well, hold on one second. Let me put my phone in my backpack, and I'll be right over. Lay it down. But my iPhone 12 mini I like a lot. So it's even I mean even the minis are getting bigger. So I don't know at what point they're going to stop. I mean, are people going to eventually have to, which I think would defeat the purpose because it seems like with technology everything gets smaller and streamer and better and this and that. Which now they are making bigger phones that flip open, so to create even a bigger phone. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I do enjoy a little bit of a smaller phone. And when I say smaller, it's not. I still don't think it's that small. I mean, it does everything I need it to do. I can play poker on it. I can talk to my friends, text easy. So it does everything I need it to do. That's all I care about. So um, I am actually going to just double check real quick, make sure I'm live, because I don't know exactly what's going on with my news feed or my internet feed, um, and I am not popping up. So let me see if I type in my name, if it pops up. Yes, it does, and it says I'm live now. So let me click on that. See. Um, Yep. Okay. I'm live. I just did that because there's a little bit of a delay when I pop it back up, and so now it's kind of like freaking me out on my two different screens, and one is delayed, the one that I just popped up, and it's kind of creeping me out. So let's click off of that puppy real quick and go back to the charts. One thing is I'm looking forward to is getting my OBS system up and running. Computer I have right now is not new enough. The software is not updated enough to where it supports OBS. It takes a lot to support OBS. If you realize what all OBS can do, you probably have an idea of why you need larger software, because you can literally do about anything with OBS, which I'm going to have to study. And I've been trying to learn a lot. But when I hit go live, then I always get an error code. And I know it's because it's just pulling way too much information. I've literally tried to delete almost everything off of my computer. I have like no games, or I should say, I don't have any games on my computer. I don't have hardly anything on there. I do have one problem I'm running into is the fact that this is my work computer, so I do have a couple of little larger systems to keep track of our real estate. I'm in real estate, so I have a couple of software programs that take care of that. So that might be slowing it down a little bit. Guys. So I think it's just I think my system's just too old. I do have two monitors hooked up to it, which I have from what I understand, takes a lot of space up and can slow your computer down quite a bit. I do not notice any lag or slowness. I was running a Doge node off of this. Now I do when I'm streaming, I do stop that. I think that it helps. And I think I just did. Yeah, I just stopped it because I actually had forgot. And but so I stopped my node that I was running, and I'm just going to do that while I'm streaming live because I want to support our Doge community and run that node to help. So I'm doing my part. You need to do your part and run a node. It's so simple, so easy. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me and ask me any questions in regards to how to set up one. Super, super easy. There's nothing to it. And also, while you're at it, come over here and it's free to do. It doesn't cost you a dime. Hit this like button, and then when after you hit that, then just jump over here just a little bit and hit this subscribe button, and then jump over here just a little bit more. Actually, it's probably over here. Maybe I'm kind of a little backwards over here, and ring a ding that bell so you know when I go live, and it will tell you pop up notification on your phones that Crypto Leprechaun is now live or is going live in 30 minutes or however I set it up. It will tell you. So you will not miss a second of valuable information. Was unfortunately I was busy enough this evening where I was not able to check out my normal news sites to see what kind of news we had going on today. I can check that out right now to make sure there's nothing catastrophic going on. We'll say Dogecoin has been pumping and going up. So looking good there. Really excited about that. Glad it's back over 15 cents. Got a little scared. Gotta be honest. And looks like I'm having a little internet problem. I hope it's not. I hope it's not uh, computer wide. Let me double check this real quick again because I'd hate to do an hour session and then realize that I was talking to no one the whole time because I'm still hidden. I don't have anybody in my chat usually. I usually talk to people as if they were here because I get a lot of viewerships after I go live, which is fine at this point. So I am just kind of talking to people as if they were here. And yeah, so I'm still live. That's good. And I will get off that. So I just wanted, it's freaking me out. I keep wanting to check, make sure I'm live because I don't, like I said, I don't want to talk for an hour and a half and then realize I was gone. But, so I thought my thumbnail was pretty cool. It was infrared camera and it only picks up hotspots. So, obviously it picked up the hot streamer. I am on fire. So, all my recommendations, this is not financial advice. All my charts, all my graphs are going through the roof. I mean, you cannot, these are this is no misinformation. You need to ring that bell so you know when I go live and get the newest and the greatest and the best information possibly out there. Um, and I will just as soon, I promise, I will be able to get the charts up. I will have the charts up so you guys can see exactly what I see, and we can chart these things together and try to gain some information and try to figure out what in the heck's going on in this world. See what's going on with these streams, and I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm hoping that it would tell me if I was unstable, or which I think it usually tells me if my channel is unstable and I'm having a bad connection, and it has not showed me that yet. And I think that I still have a good connection, so it's showing I do. I don't know. Uh, Wish my internet was fixed. I don't know what's up with that. Um, it's showing that my internet connection is limited, so I don't know what that means. Um, my bill's paid up. I know my bill's paid. It's not due till the 20th, and I don't know what's today's day. Today's only the 12th, so I've got a week to pay my bill, and then they don't even shut me. They still give you. I mean, that's just when it's due. It's not late till like after I don't know, the end of the month or whatnot. But okay, so my Dogecoin, for whatever reason, I have it at a 5 minute chart. I almost always just like to look at a 15-minute chart. I also have XRP pulled up. It's a 15-minute chart already, and it is looking beautiful. It's got a huge green candle, and the RSI is pointing up. It's going up at it's going up at probably I don't know what kind of angle that. I'm not sure what angle that is, but it's going up at a very nice steep angle. Um, not a not a 90 degrees, but it's going up probably for about 45-degree angle. It's going up. So we are looking decent here, guys. And as I look at my what I call my main watch chart, because I've got my main tokens, coins that I watch and that I keep an eye on, that I'm either have invested interest in, or that I'm watching to possibly someday be invested in. And except for I don't know about like Ethereum and Bitcoin. I have them on that list. I mainly have Bitcoin on that list. Not that I don't know if I can never say never, but not right now. I'm not interested in investing in Bitcoin. However, I have Bitcoin on there because I like to see what Bitcoin does because the market follows Bitcoin. So, we're up almost 1/4%, and that is great for the rest of the market at 42,800. So we are actually closing in on 43,000, which is beautiful. If we can get back up to that 50,000 mark, that's going to make me and my heart feel a lot better, because if that happens, then Doge will be up closer to probably 17 or 18, maybe even 19 cents. maybe even 20 or over. I don't know. It all depends on market caps and all. You know how that guys know how that stuff works. I feel like I'm talking kind of fast tonight because but I'm just excited. I feel like I feel like we're turning the corner. I really do. I had called for a big quarter 1, which is a little vague because quarter 1 is through the end of March. However, in crypto, I don't think you can ever try to predict what's going to happen in the next week or two. I think that if you do, you're just throwing darts. I think that you can shoot out a better prediction within the time frame of 15:45. I think you can shoot out a better prediction when it comes to a time frame. And I actually just wrote down the time that my furnace turned on because I have a feeling I've been having an issue with some clicking on my videos, and I have this unwilling feeling. Unwilling feeling? That didn't make sense. I have this gut feeling through discussing with a few people, as like my brother one, that I think it may have something to do with my furnace, which is weird enough to say, but in my furnace room there is a clicking noise, and it's just awfully ironic that my clicking noise just randomly turns on and turns off on the video. So I wanted to write down a timestamp of when my furnace just clicked on, and that way I can go back and check and see if that is when it if I did get a click, if it started then. There was another reason. I had a shredding machine right in front of one of my vents, and on the back of my shredding machine was a piece of paper that was stuck to it, and it was fluttering. And I think that maybe my mic as well could have been picking up on that as well, which would have went along with my furnace. But I have since moved it, so I'm in the process of figuring out what in the heck's going on with this clicking noise. If not, I will. I have been using the mic that just came with my uh, the webcam because actually it seems like it's a very good mic, and it's doing the job right now as of now. Like I said, I'm in the process. I am getting a mic, and I am getting. I'm probably not going to get a different webcam. I need to tweak this one a little bit. I need a little bit better lighting. But with all that said, you can't get much. You can get a lot better webcam, but I got a really nice webcam. So I don't. I shouldn't have to get a new webcam. I should just have to maybe tweak this one, and also work on the lighting. I am not a 1804. My phone is turned off, so I'm just gonna mark that down as well. Uh, on 180, I think it was 04 off. So I'll go back and see if that has anything to do with it. If not, then I'll figure something else out. But as of right now, that's where we're at. So, but yeah, as far as my equipment goes, I am in the process of just redoing everything. But I had a friend, I've had more than one friend say, when you're first starting out, it doesn't have to be perfect. Actually, take that time and use that time to become a better streamer. You don't have to worry about stumbling. You don't have to worry about screwing up because you got a room full of chat people. Use that time to get better, get more comfortable in front of the camera, work out your verbiage, what you say, how you say it, learn how to distribute the information and give the information to the people that want to hear it and what kind of information they want, etc. Blah blah blah. Get feedback off the videos even after you go live. I'm getting some comments and some really good support. One person who I am ecstatic about is the fact that Matt Wallace um, has commented on a few of my videos, so I've got some great support from him. He's actually the only uh, crypto streamer that I've heard from, which is okay. The rest of them are busy. But I do follow Steven Steele, Crypto Batman, and Living with Lucy. And but I've not heard from any of those guys, which I understand. They're busy doing their own thing. But I think that Matt Wallace gets it as far as this is not a competition. This is something that we are trying to spread the word on crypto. We don't, there's plenty of people to go around to watch our videos, obviously. Because there's, Crypto Batman has a bunch of people. Steven Steele has a bunch of people. Living with Lucy has a bunch of people. Matt Wallace has right around a trillion people. So there are plenty of people to go around. A lot of us stream at different times. I tend to stream later at night, which probably doesn't help me. But I also stream. I stream late at night, so that doesn't help. And I only have 480. I'm up to 484 subscribers. So working on that 1,000 to get monetized. I think that's going to help me a lot. I'm not worried about the money as much as I am. Once I get to that monetization mark, I have heard that the algorithms change their tone and tone to however you want to say it, and you are all of a sudden are being viewed a lot more, which makes sense because they are going to make money off. If you make money, they make money because they take a percentage of everything that you make. So, say I get a super chat for $30, they're going to take $10 of it. I think they take like a third of what you make. So I would get 20, and they would get 10. So I understand that's how it works. That's what makes the world go around. They have to make their money because they're giving us a platform to make money. So totally get it, totally understand, and kudos to YouTube for giving us this platform to do this on. Appreciate it very much. Much love to you guys. Um, and I'm covering up my awesome koozie, which I hate. I actually got a couple more drinks in here. I wish I were drunk. Shit, yep. That's my favorite koozie. Not only because it talks about being drunk on there, but because I'm a big Irish fan, which did not work out too well being this year. But we'll get there. We got a new coach, and so we'll go from there. It's being an Irish fan is very interesting. It's kind of like being a Cubs fan. It's always next year, right? Sorry, Cubs fans. I'm a Cincinnati Reds fan, so I know how you feel. Just not as much, maybe. However, you have had a World Series since we have, but we just have a bunch more. So, anyways, yeah. So back to crypto, we are holding strong on a lot of these. Uh, I know. I was going to check out Benzinga. Benzinga is a great place to get news if you guys are ever interested or curious. And now it pops right up. So good. Maybe my internet connection is getting better. Maybe we just had a hiccup, and no, it's still limited. So I'm still using my hotspot. So it looks like Shiba is on its way to hitting 3, back to 3. And for all of you who know anything about Shiba Inu, know that I am knocking off those 4 zeros. I'm not going to say the 4 zeros every single time I mention Shiba Inu. So, and I will give a shout out. How about those Georgia Bulldogs? I think that was a great win by them. I'm tired of seeing Alabama win. I really could have given a rat's butt about who won. But if I had to pick a winner, I would have wanted to see Georgia win. So I actually did not watch 1 minute of the game. I think it's just because I really didn't care about either team, and I was also busy doing some other stuff. Um, so okay, so one of the popular stories on Benzinga is Bitcoin, ETH, Doge chart recovery as Fed chair clears air on interest rates. Will the waiting money bags? So it's basically saying, I'm guessing that they have decided to hold off on raising interest rates. Now with the waiting, to finish that quote, with a waiting money bags now by the dip. So what I think they're thinking, and this makes very much sense, is that people were waiting to see what the Fed was going to do on interest rates. If they were going to raise it, that probably could have crashed the crypto market. as well as the stock market. Probably honestly would have hurt the stock market in a more of a major way. Bitcoin and other major coins traded higher Tuesday evening as the global cryptocurrency market cap increased 3.45% to nearly 2 trillion. So we are back almost to 2 trillion, which is great news. The apex cryptocurrency rose 2.3% to 42,000 over 24 hours. Bitcoin has fallen 7.55% over a 7-day trailing period. Now for Ethereum was up 5.3% at 3,200 over the last 24 hours. For the week, it has dropped 15%. Meme currency, cryptocurrency, Dogecoin traded 7.3% higher at 15 cents over 24 hours. Over the last 7 days, it has fallen 8.95%. So let's give it a little nose on Shiba. Shiba was up 4% at 28 over 24 hours. Over a period of 7 days, it has fallen 15%. I didn't realize it was down that much. There were some notable gainers over the last 24 hours. Some of these may surprise you. Oasis, Polygon, Near Protocol, and Phantom, according to CoinMarketCap, which is another website I highly suggest. CoinMarketCap.com is very good. So, yeah, so that's all great news. I would love to know if I find out here in a little bit, find out what's going on. Apparently, if I just had to guess off the cuff, that the Fed has decided to hold off on raising interest rates, which is great. Originally, people thought that it was going to be towards the end of the year before they raised interest rates, and then they came out a few days ago stating that that was going to probably be sooner than later, and people flipped out, got scared, it was shocked. So anyway, that was interesting. I'm just doing a little reading, see if there's any interesting news here. Here it is again. This knockoff coin. I just did news on this coin the other day, and it was like up like 1,000%. Now, this knockoff coin is up over 14,000%, 1,400. I'm sorry, percent today, outshining Dogecoin and Shiba. I got to click on it because I would love to know what in the hell this coin is. Shiba Hunter. That's a different one. That's not the same one I was talking about just a couple days ago. It is up 1,415% during the last 24 hours, trading at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros, 5508 at the time of press. So the coin has gained more than 1,380% against Bitcoin, and also surged over 1,340% against Ethereum. For comparison, Dogecoin is up more than 6% the past 24 hours, trading at 1531 at press time. Shiba Inu, the self-described Dogecoin killer, has risen almost 5% in the last 24 hours. So, I don't know. You know what? I'm just like Matt Walsh. Get your own damn name. Come on, guys. Quit. If you're not strong enough to survive off your own name, then you're a knockoff. You know, you're not going to go anywhere in the long run. It's going to take a heck of a lot longer. Not even longer. You're going to end up laying on the side of the road. You stupid Doge knockoff. It's going to be like going down a highway and the Doge hunter will be laying on the side of the road. Or all those, I can't even think of all those stupid Doge knockoffs and the Shiba knockoffs. And yeah, Shiba, you have just as much or more than we do, than Dogecoin does. And Meta this, Meta that, Inu this. I mean, come on, get your own name already, right, Matt Wallace? Come on, it's getting stupid. it's getting ridiculous. But so anyway, I'm clicking off that right now because that makes me about half sick. But uh, here's the same story about Bitcoin. Bitcoin, ETH, and Doge going up because the Fed clears the air and interest rates. I don't know. I'll have to find it's the same article, so I'll have to find out. Well, here we go. A normalized supply chain could mitigate inflationary forces in 2022, according to a testimony of the U.S. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell at his confirmation hearing Tuesday. The central bankers said that the era of low interest rates is likely to stay. Bam. There you go. That's what we needed to hear. Okay, so I do have the information. We have been and probably remain in an era of very low interest rates. Cryptocurrencies have been volatile since mid-December after Federal Open Market Committee minutes gave rise to indications that 2022 would see 3 rate hikes. Oanda senior market analyst Edward Moya noted the volatility of Bitcoin during Powell's testimony. The path of inflation may drive quicker rate hikes and sooner start to shrinking the balance sheet, and that could be bearish short term for risk assets such as cryptos. But equities will likely feel more pain, said Moya in an emailed note. A key indicator, the spent out profit ratio, which gives traders insight into profit and losses over a particular time period, has slipped below 1. So, this is a sign that on average, Bitcoins moved on a day were sold at a loss, according to crypto quant analyst Mertun. The analyst said similar behavior was seen in May when the market kept selling at a loss for an extended period of time. CEO of Singapore-based Three Arrow Capitals, Zhu Su, tweeted a chart tracking Bitcoin's entity adjusted dormancy flow. This metric is a ratio of the current market capitalization and annualized dormancy value as measured in dollars. It can be used to determine bullish or bearish trends for the Apex coin. So, and then it goes on, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't say much else, but yeah, so this is what's happening is they have decided to put a hold on raising the interest rates. Boom, that's big news. That's good news for all of crypto and the stock market. So whichever you're in, that is the reason for the pump. I wonder, there had to have been something. And so all those people who were waiting to jump back in now just got the okay and to jump back in, because it looks like if they are going to jump back in, it looks like it's going to be back probably around the end of the year, which was their original projection. And I am going to fix me a nice little drink here. This is not a cocktail. This is a vitamin infused water, or flavored waterman vitamin. Water vitamin. And it does wonders. It's great. Couple of reasons I'm drinking this is it has what I have read a lot on, and this is not a political post, but it has everything in it that is supposed to help fight off or help you if you have the C virus. It has zinc, it has B12, and it has vitamin D3 and green tea in it. And it has all the stuff that, which is wild because it's just a flavor pack that you get off the shelf at Walmart. And I can't remember the name of it. It's vitamin something, but it is by far the healthiest vitamin flavored pack that I have found. And so many of your vitamin packs are just jam-packed with caffeine and sugar. Sugar is so terrible in a lot of these. And this has 0 sugar. This has all vitamins. I think it's all organic, and it tastes really well. This is like a berry blast, I think is what it is, and I love it. I drink it. I drink about two of these a day. They do have one for, and I want to make sure this is on tight because I'm getting ready to shake the hell out of this. But they do have one for energy, but the problem is with it, it has green tea. I'm sorry, this one does not have green tea. The one for energy has a lot of the same stuff in it, only has green tea in it, and green tea is a very high source of caffeine. It has in one flavor pack, it has 150 grams of caffeine. So that is like slamming three Mountain Dews in a row, and it does make me feel. It is not giving me jitters, but I can definitely tell when I drink it because I tend to drink when I drink something, I drink it pretty quick. So like I drink probably a bottle in an hour, and I would feel like it would make you give you a head tap, and I'm just making sure this is really shook up because if you get a drink of a cluster of one of those flavor things, it's not the most tasty. But if you can get it really shook up good, it's very tasty. But anyways, that energy one, if I do drink it, which I like it because it doesn't give me a crash and it's all natural, and the green tea is the natural part of it, which I don't know, is natural caffeine better than non organic caffeine? I don't know. I don't think that it would be any different. It affects me pretty much the same way. But this is Berry Blast, and this is full of vitamins. And also, I will add that just as of Sunday, I was around someone who was sick, thought they had a cold. I was in very close proximity with them for probably about 6 hours in a garage, uh, playing cards, playing cards. So, you know, chips and cards, and everybody was touching everything. And yeah, so he is actually going tomorrow. He is badly sick today, and so he's going tomorrow. He has an appointment to get tested for COVID, and I am probably 120% positive that he has it. So at the time, he just had a stuffy nose and just a little bit of a roll light cough, and he's already had COVID. So and he thought he was good, but he woke up Monday morning sicker than a dog. Still sick today, just as bad. And so he's going to get tested tomorrow. I still feel fine. He knows when he was exposed to it. He was exposed to it Friday, and he started feeling sick right away the next day, Saturday. He started to feel like he was getting a cold, and so his kicked in right away. Um, that was Sunday. This is technically almost Wednesday, and I still feel fine. So I'm knock on wood. I may have escaped that one. I don't know as of yet, but I'm pretty sure. And I don't. I've talked to other guys that were there, and I don't think anybody else has gotten sick. So maybe he doesn't have it. Maybe he's got the flu. You know, people do get a flu. People still do get sick without getting COVID. You can still get bronchitis and pneumonia and a cold and the flu. The flu is actually going around where I live, so I'm not hoping that he has the flu, but I do hope that it's something else besides. And I'm not even hoping that he has pneumonia because trust me, they are just as deadly as COVID. And so I hope he doesn't have either one of those. I hope he just has like maybe bronchitis or a severe cold or maybe a sinus infection. I don't know. We'll find out. But it's awfully ironic that if he's got the COVID or the C virus, then I'm guessing that somebody there were probably 12 people in the garage we were at, and I just can't imagine that no one else would have gotten it. So I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow at 1 when he gets tested. But yeah, if he's got it, then there's a couple of things. I've not been vaccinated, so I never have. And as far as I know, I have never had it. I would love to get the antibody test to see if I ever have in the last 2 years. But either I've had it and I'm not able to get it again, or I am the type of person who can't get it, which I have heard there are certain types of blood types that can't get it, which I don't know if that's conspiracy theory. I heard there are just some people's makeup that just makes it so that they can't get it, and maybe I'm that type of person. I do feel like overall I have a tremendous immune system, and also this drink is called immunity. It's like vitamin immunity or whatever, something like that. So I don't know. You might check into it if you want to stay healthy and get all your vitamins in one. And plus, you're drinking a lot of water, so you're flushing a lot of crap out of your system. It does have a lot of vitamin D in it. Um, it actually, from what I read, um, it can make your I don't know how much information you want to know, but um, my urine turned a little cloudy for a few days, and so I googled it and found out that excess amount of vitamin D can make your urine cloudy. So I know where that's coming from, and so I don't drink a complete thing of this. There is a little bit more vitamin D. I looked in the box. There's a little bit more vitamin D than the daily suggested amount. So I will probably drink, a little less than 3/4 or a little bit more than 3/4 of this to get down to close to about what my daily average should be. And it's not harmful. The only problem is vitamin D apparently can and does build up in your system, so you have to be careful there. I definitely know I'm not getting any vitamin D from being outside because I live in the Midwest and it is crappy up here right now, and snowy and rainy and colder than witches. But so I know I'm not getting any vitamin D the natural way. So the only vitamin D I'm getting is through my diet, and I'm not getting it through eating greens or broccoli or any of that good stuff that have a lot of vitamin D in it. So this is the only vitamin D I'm getting, and so I don't know. Like I said, better safe than sorry. I enjoy it. I like it. It tastes good. Plus, I'm getting my B12, my vitamin C. I'm not sure if I mentioned both of those, and my zinc. So I mean, all that stuff is what they said that you're supposed to take if you uh, are trying to avoid the C virus or have the C virus and want to get better faster. So I'm on my way, and we shall see what happens. But I will be curious to see if my friend has the C virus. um, which is actually cool. Benzinga, which is one of my favorite news websites, has a ticker across the top, which I never knew or never paid attention to probably, but maybe it's got like my, I don't know, it's weird. Maybe it has my watch list like somehow. Man, they're always listening though, So like my watch list is going across the top in a string, like a ticker. I'm sorry. I've got so many things going on sometimes when I'm streaming that I stumble over my words. It's either that or I have the Elon Musk problem where I'm so smart that unlike the normal human being, my mind spins so fast that I can't get all my words out at one time. So I kind of stumble over my words and it's almost like I stutter, but I don't, and I don't think that's my problem. But I do think that's Elon's problem. That, and he also has, and I don't mean this by any way in any remarks in any way, but I think he does have a syndrome. I don't think it's Tourette's, but I think it's a version of autism, and I can't think of the word for it right now. So I apologize for that. But yeah, I do believe he has a version of that, and it's right at the tip of my tongue, and I cannot think of the word for it by any means. But Asperger's. He has Asperger's. So I think that's one possibility as well as why he is. It's also because he's beyond genius. I think the combination of the two probably make it so he talks a little broken, but that is fine because I hang on to every word he says, and the slower he talks, the easier it is for me to digest. So, but yeah, as far as news, I'm not seeing a whole lot of new news. That is the biggest news by far. The Fed's pushing back the interest rate hikes. It's not saying until when. It's just saying it's pushing back the interest rates. So that whatever, that's good. So I just lost connection there. I hope I didn't lose you guys. Doesn't look like it. It still shows me as limited, but it looks like I'm connected to my. It looks like I'm connected to my hotspot, so I have lost Benzinga. Benzinga has been gone. So let's just X out of that. I just wanted to check out the charts anyways. Twitter is up. So, yeah, guys. Also, I am on Twitter. I would love a follow. If you look down in the description below, you can follow my Twitter link. Should down there has all my links to all my should have all my information. If you've ever thought about getting on any of the platforms, follow my link, and we both get some really cool bonuses as far as bonus stocks. Webull has a really good thing going on right now. Gemini and Voyager are two good platforms that you can actually stake a lot of coins in. Coinbase, you can as well. It depends on what coin you are interested in and how much staking they are offering, APY. I have started buying my Doge on Gemini because as of now, I think out of the major platforms, I think Gemini is probably one of the highest APYs at 3.78%. So it's a hell of a lot more than I'm getting on Robinhood at zero. However, I have not met my year long-term capital gains time limit yet. I'm still waiting for the end of. I need to look. I keep saying this every stream. I need to look. It's either late January or early February. It will be a year since I bought the bulk of my Doge. So, as you know, that if I bought in that early, I got a really good price. Not nearly as good as some of you did, and I commend you on that because that is freaking awesome. I'm excited about getting in at I think 5 cents. My average is actually 7 cents because ended up buying more at like, well, I just bought some more the other day at 15.5. So I mean, stuff like that raises my average, but luckily I bought enough early that it takes a lot to raise my average, and it doesn't really matter if it goes to the moon anyways. So, and I hope we never see 5 and 7 cents again. So the only way to get to buy more Doge is to not worry about your cost average. So, and I don't. I mean, I would rather, if Doge goes to $1, I would rather make that 85 cents per coin than on buying it now than making 0 cents on 0 coins I bought. So, that's one thing. We were talking about capital gains the other day, and somebody said, "Well, you know what? You should have sold." Or a lot of people probably wish they would have sold at 75 cents. And one guy said, "Oh yeah, but you think of the capital gains you would have had to have paid." And I'm thinking to myself, and I even said it out loud. I was like, you know what? I sure as hell would have rather paid capital gain, whatever the short-term capital gains on $100,000, just as an example. I'd rather pay capital gains on short-term capital gains on $100,000 than I would pay zero capital gains on $0. I mean, think about it. If you could have sold at 75 cents, which none of us knew was going to be the ATH, and if we did, we all would have sold and then rebought like right now for if you have 100,000 coins, we could have then had 500,000 or whatever it is. I don't know. I didn't quick math. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. I don't know. So 500,000 coins, but you never know, and that's part of the deal. XRP is at 76 cents, and it's going through a lawsuit. Why can't Doge be at 76 cents? Come on. Oh, but just a little differential in market cap. Which actually, speaking of, let's see if market cap, coinmarketcap.com. Let's see if that pops up. I love this website. It does. It does, and it's showing we are over 2 trillion. So it's we're going in the right direction, kids and boys and men. I mean, look at this trending gaming Shiba. Really? Get your own name. Come on. Ninja Floki, biggest gainer. Shiba Hunter. Get your own name. Recently added. Meta Llama. Get your own name. Come on, it's getting old. You're all going to be by the wayside anyways. 90% of you are probably rug pulls. What am I looking at? Oh, Dogecoin, market cap. Coin market. I'm not even drinking tonight. Market cap for Dogecoin is 20 billion, and market cap for Shiba is 15 billion. So I think that's actually up a little bit for Shiba, because I think it was down in the 14 billions last night or a couple nights ago. So it's maybe up a little bit, which is good. Good for you guys. I stated earlier, I'm not a Shiba hater. I just currently do not hold any Shiba. I should. There probably was a hell of a buy when it was down to like what point? 2.24. I think it was 0.224. Because man, it hung out at it was about like Doge. Shiba hung out at 0.33, 0.34 forever. And I'm not using the zeros in front of that. Just as a disclaimer, I said earlier, I am not going to say the 4 zeros every time I mention the word Shiba, because I'm probably going to mention it a lot, and that's a lot more voice than I need to use, because you do not realize until you start streaming how much talking affects your voice, especially if you talk for. The other night I had the longest stream ever in my life at 6.5 hours. By the time I was done, I was pretty much shot. As far as I know, I don't think I was even drinking that night. I probably should have been. If I was, I probably would have ended up going like 10 hours. But I wonder what one of the longest streams ever was or is, with someone actually on there talking, streaming, because you have so many that just leave up charts, and I tried doing it a couple times, and I will say, which it doesn't matter to me because I'm not monetized yet, but be very, very careful if you use non-copyrighted music. And I will not say where I got my music from. It would probably surprise you, but it was advertised as non-copyrighted music for streamers only. And bam, they slapped a copyright infringement on every stream that I used any of their music on. So I fought it and I won. So thank goodness, because I was like, this is BS. I was like, you advertise as such, and then you slam a non-copyright or a copyright infringement on me. I was like, that's BS. So I turned him into the platform. I don't know whatever happened, but I don't know if I blocked him or not. I'm gonna see if I wonder if I can pull him up, see if they're still around. Because I would really feel bad. Which they had which they could have been fake, but they had reviews and all the reviews were great. So I don't know what was up with that, but I'm gonna see if they're still on. I think it was actually for streamers. Yep, they're still kicking. That's sad. Best vlog, no copyright music. That is non-copyrighted, so you can use it on your YouTube videos. What the heck? I don't understand. Then how can you throw a copyright infringement on me? I mean, they took it off of, I think it was 5 different streams I had, and I just used it when I would go to the restroom. So, and I would just put up some music so that people would have something to listen to while I was not talking. And I'm just like, dude, come on. How is that even cool? I even turned them into the platform, and apparently they don't care. I don't get it. I'm gonna report them again. Screw it. I would say it's spam or misleading, wouldn't you? Anyway, be very careful. I don't. The only way I would ever do it again is if I know 100,000%. First of all, I want to find out where I can get it and uh, what's up as far as um, what I can use and what I can't, because I do want some live music. Not live music, but music that I can use for times that when I do use the restroom. Because if you're streaming for 2 or 3 hours or 4 or 6, you get to a point where you do have to use the restroom, especially if you're having a cocktail with all your followers, which is fun. But getting copyright infringement slapped on you after you use a website that specifically says for streamers only, non-copyright music. Yeah, so I don't know. It scared me to death. I mean, it makes me think that are any of them real, or are any of them? I guess I could try another one and see what happens when I'm not monetized, because I don't care. They said, "Oh well, you will not get paid for this stream." Well, okay, I'm not getting paid anyways. Um, like I said, I don't even really care about the money in doing this. I love doing this. I didn't realize how much fun I was going to have doing this until I started doing it. But I do want to get to the point where I am out there and people are actually able to find me. The only way they can find me right now is if they are subscribed to me. Then I will pop up on their news feed when they first pop up YouTube. It will show them that I'm live. But besides that, right now I have 484 listeners or subscribers, and I live in the Midwest, so it's 2:18 in the morning here. So out of those 484 listeners, subscribers, probably 475 of them are in bed. So it's kind of one of those deals. That's probably one of the main reasons that when they wake up in the morning is when they listen to me or watch me, because I am not getting a lot of I'm not getting a lot of traffic, so to speak, during my live feed. which I know it's because I'm hidden. You would have to find me. You would have to type in crypto leprechaun for it to pop up, which stinks, but that's the way it is until I get to a certain point, until I start getting a certain amount of likes and subscriptions and views. So it's just one of those things where you have to build. You have to, I've had several people tell me just stay at it, stay with it. You will eventually get there. It just takes time. So I would appreciate anyone out there watching, if you could please. I know I've said this a few times, but please hit that like button right there, and then jump over and hit the subscribe button, and then jump over here and hit the ring-a-ding that bell, so that you know when I'm live, and then I will turn on all notifications so that you know when I'm alive. And what is cool is, I really like my thumbnail. I think that's pretty catchy. The infrared uh, camera, which only picks up hot things, and my camera just happened to pick up a very hot streamer on fire. On fire, getting ready to blow up this world. So that is very, very cool. So with that said, I need more subscriptions. I need more people to like me. I need so anybody out there has any friends or family who would just like a nice chill crypto, to learn about crypto, you can come in here and ask me anything you want about crypto. You can ask me about the metaverse, which we can get into here in a second, because I have a big mental debate going on in my head, and I don't know what to do, and I need help. So we'll discuss that here in a minute. But we'll talk metaverse, we'll talk crypto. We are more than welcome, by all means, to talk about NFTs. Now, however, I don't know a lot about NFTs. I know enough just to make me dangerous, but I don't know a lot about NFTs. So I am still learning and reading. And as Elon Musk says, read all you can, read every book you can, and infuse yourself with as much information as you possibly can. That's the only way to get ahead, to know more than the next person. So um, I'm trying to learn as much as I can, especially on this subject. Now, I find it hard that you could do that on every topic in life, unless you are a genius and just can absorb everything in the world. Now, I'm not so much. I'm definitely not a genius. I definitely don't consider myself dumb. However, I had to work at everything I had in school, so I am what you would call your average Joe. As far as I did graduate with a bachelor's degree in human resources business management. I'm very proud of that. I feel like that I had to study a lot to get that. Um, and so that is one thing I'm actually very proud of in my life that I have done, because I had to work at it. And it was not easy, for the fact that I lived in a house off campus at this 4-year college I went to, and I had two roommates. It was three of us all together, and the other two roommates didn't study or really go to class much or do much work, and so they partied a lot. They partied pretty much all the time. So it was very hard, if I had a test the next day, to lock myself in my bedroom when all I wanted to do was be out there in the front room partying with them. And I'm sitting here trying to read a book with my headphones on. Not, I don't think I even had any music or anything on. Just I had my headphones on just so I couldn't hear, and reading my book. So I'm trying to study and do that, and so that was exciting. But anyways, to make that long story short, I had to work at everything I got, which I think in the long run made me a better, stronger person. So um, yeah, I don't know. I sure hope I'm still streaming. And so I'm going to check this real quick because I really don't want to be streaming and talking for a long time and realize that I'm not live. So, and my camera just happened to pick up a very hot streamer on fire. Fire getting ready to blow up this world. So that is very, very cool. So I'm trying to study and do that. Okay, I'm live. Okay, I'm live. I just want to see if I was. I am. Okay, I just want to see if I was. I am live. So, all right, well, cool. It's my hotspot's working. My hotspot is working, baby. Good deal. All right. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot going on. Kind of a slow news day, except for the one great big news, and that is interest rates look like they're going to be held off on the hike for quite a while. So that's kill, and uh, looks like that's where we're at with that, and that should be great for cryptocurrency across the board. Um, looks like let's go back trading view. Trading view is trading Dogecoin still sideways. Looks like XRP is down just a smidgen at 76 cents instead of 77. Uh, Shiba is at 28. Oh, let's check out Bitcoin. Bitcoin 42.59. Yeah, down a little bit. ETH 3218. Yeah, it is what it is. Um, so, anyways, I am a little over an hour, so I think I'm gonna head off here. I may be back on in a little bit. I don't know. Depends on if I get bored or can't sleep or whatnot. So I may be back, but if you would please do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring a ding that bell so you know when I go live. And you can come on here and bounce things off of me, and I can bounce things off of you, and we can go to the moon together. Talk about crypto, we talk about sports cards, we can talk about whatever you want. But I'm just building this channel, so if you could please like, subscribe, and ring a ding that bell. Much appreciated. I'm trying to get this thing built up. The more likes I get, the more it's going to help my algorithm. I know I'm hidden. I'm not going to probably be unhidden until I get to the point where I'm monetized. So I'm halfway there on subscriptions, and I still need 4,000 watch hours, which I believe that is in 48 hours. So I'm gonna need a ton of subscriptions to get to that point, probably, because I'm only like right now I'm only getting like right around 250 watch hours in 48-hour time frame. So, but if I've got 484 subscribers, and just take like Living with Lucy, she has like 35,000. So, and it's not been that long ago that she became monetized. So I don't know. I mean, it would take if you have 35,000 followers. I would not think that it would take that long to get 4,000 watch hours in 48 hours in 2 days. Um, all you would need, I would think, would be just a few videos. And if each one of those people watched, just a few minutes, I don't know, I'd have to do the math. It wouldn't take that long. If you did an hour video, um, let me figure that out. If you had 35,000 divided by 4,000 would be 8 minutes and 75 seconds. So 8 minutes and 75 seconds. Is that right? Times 35,000. Oop. No. That equals 306,000. So you would need, what am I doing wrong? You need 4,000 watch hours. If you have 35,000 viewers, you would need 4,000 divided by 35,000, which would be 0.11. So it's not 11 seconds. 0.11 times 35,000. Yeah, is 3,800. So you would only need, maybe that was 0.12. So let's take 12. 0.112 times 35,000 is 4,200. So yeah, I mean, you would only need 12 seconds. I mean, that's how you do it. You get your subscribers up, and then each one. I mean, and then think about, and then even if only half of those would, um, I got a text from my buddy who's watching, or my brother who's watching. It said it'd be 6 minutes. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong with my math. I can't figure it out. But so 6 minutes times maybe you break it down into seconds. Yeah, it took 11 times 60 minutes. Well, 11 times. Yeah. I don't know what that gets you, but that gets you 4,000, but or close to. I'm not sure where the 11 comes from. I'm not sure where the 11 comes from, and then how the 60. I know 60 minutes in an hour. So I don't know, but I do know that if you get a lot more subscriptions, that it takes a hell of a lot less viewers or viewing. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna get off here. Cut this a little bit short tonight. There's not much action going on, and it does get just a little monotonous after a while if you're just sitting here talking to yourself. So, especially if you put a lot of work into it and you get 5 viewers. So, um, and that has happened. So, just gonna keep it short and sweet and give you guys some good information. The biggest information being it looks like what's happened today is why we're seeing a lot of green and Dogecoin spiking is the fact that the Feds have decided to hold off on raising interest rates until later in the year. So hopefully, all those whales that were waiting to see what was going to happen are going to get back in the market now, and hopefully we can go from there. So hopefully tomorrow is a very bullish day, and we wake up with diamond hands and everything is green, and we can rock and roll all the way to the bank, baby. So with that said, much love to everyone. And as always, there's no I in crypto. And if we all work together, we can go to the moon together. Peace.